Sorry, ma'am. Where did he go?
He's up there.
Stay here. Call for backup.
All right. Toby Logan, yeah, IIB. All right, look, just get here quickly.
IIB, stop right there! He drew on me. I didn't have a choice.
How's it going?
Hey, how's Michelle doing?
She's got her game face on. I think it's wearing on her. It's never easy.
Yeah, that's why I like this job, you know? I prefer the stitching them up, helping them make them feel better part of the equation.
Yeah, me too. Kind of miss it. All right, have a good one.
I received a tip that Morgenstern had counterfeit money plates in his possession.
That's a huge break.
Yeah, he's the poster boy for disappearing acts. We had to move fast.
Who's the source?
It's anonymous, blocked number. I back-channeled word we were interested to anyone that cared to share. He had lots of enemies.
And you brought Toby into all this? Without backup?
Yeah, well, have you ever tried to shake Toby in an emergency? Look, I gave him the lowdown and he insisted on coming.
Since when is that his call?
Well, we're a team. When we work together, we know each other's moves. He could have escaped without Toby being there.
All right. Well, you know the drill. I booked you an appointment with a psychologist.
Yeah, okay, just get the shooting team in as soon as possible, okay? I have too much on the go to get sidelined by their schedule.
I will tell them it's a priority. Constable Partak, how goes the search?
We've covered the alley. No sign yet of the dead guy's gun.
Uh-huh. Do me a favor. Cover it again?
Goes without saying, sir. I've also got officers checking the roof, the fire escape landings, window ledges, and any other possible crevices it may have landed in on the way down.
Appreciate you throwing this, Constable.
Hey, how'd she do with the psychologist?
I don't know yet. Her door's locked, her phone's off, and she's just sort of staring at stuff.
Right, per procedure. So, when's the shooting team get here?
I don't know, but I hope soon. We don't get Michelle back until they sign off, and there's been some new developments.
Oh, yeah? Would you talk to Metro?
Yeah, they searched Morgenstern's room. There was no sign of any counterfeit plates or any illegal doings whatsoever.
Kidding. Oh, great. So that means that anonymous tip was crap. Michelle's gonna want to eat that guy for breakfast.
We gotta find him, serve him up on a platter for him.
Yeah. Hey, Oz, what's up?
Hey, buddy, I got a line on some Raptors tickets for tonight. I know you're busy, but they're playing the Lakers, so it'll probably be a bloodbath. Do you want to come with me?
You know, I gotta get back to you on that one, okay?
I'll tell you what, I'll get the tickets anyway, and then if we can't use them, I'll just find a way to get rid of them.
Sounds good.
Hey, what gives? I ordered a sexy nurse like 20 minutes ago. Right. Oh. Okay, that was worth the wait.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I heard that Langley is stepping down as head of emergency services. And they're looking internally for a replacement.
Really? Are you gonna throw your hat in the ring?
Not me, you.
What? Sandy, I just passed my supervisor's exam. What are you talking about?
Okay, they're looking for someone who can bring emergency services, the paramedics, and the hospital together. Oz, you're that guy.
I mean, I have my foot in both worlds, but I can't do that to Ryder. After all he's done for me, he'd kill me.
Here's a posting. They're doing interviews today. We can still get you in.
Doesn't give me a lot of time to prepare, Sandy.
You're handsome, you're charming, you're quick on your feet. You'll be fine.
I am charming.
And just think, we'd actually get to spend a little more time together. And there's a really nice salary bump.
Wait, you don't know how much I make. How do you know?
You make more than that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do me a favor?
Sure.
Send Officer Brian over in a sec. Let me just finish here. I'll catch up with you.
The lab boys are wrapped up here. Anything on your end?
Good news and bad news.
Bad news first.
We haven't recovered the gun.
And the good news?
We still have some more ground to cover. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. The gun will turn up.
Glass half full kind of guy. All right. Well, when it does, be sure to notify me right away.
You'll be my first call.
Please tell me you found the gun.
It's a work in progress. Where are we with this tipster?
Well, I ran Michelle's phone records. Her source called from a payphone.
Those still exist? I don't think I've seen one of those in years.
You haven't been to a sketchy coffee shop in a while, have you?
The call came from a place called Lucky's Coffee and Donuts. I sent a unit, but unfortunately there were no usable prints on the phone, and no one saw the caller, so not all that lucky.
Can I help you?
Staff Sergeant Slater, this is Staff Sergeant McCoy, Internal Affairs.
We're here to see Sergeant McCluskey.
Well, she's sequestered. She's waiting on a shooting team debrief.
The shooting team won't be coming. We're taking over the investigation.
Based on what?
That information is strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Well, I need to know. We're talking about my best operative here.
Alvin. I'm Sergeant McCluskey. Look, if this is about my unpaid parking tickets, I'm contesting them all in court. I'm pretty sure the traffic officer had a crush on me.
You're under investigation for the shooting death of Matt Morgenstern.
What, did the shrink say I didn't wring my hands hard enough or something?
I hope you can appreciate how serious this matter is, Sergeant.
Yeah, of course. Look, I just want to clear this up as quickly as possible. I have other active cases on the go at the moment.
Your unit is free to continue its work without you while we conduct our investigation.
We're gonna need your hardware. You are removed from active duty until we complete our investigation, at which point, based on our findings, you may face criminal charges. If so, a union lawyer will be appointed to you. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. We've been over this 20 times.
Well, let's make it 21.
I received a tip that Morgenstern had counterfeit money plates in his possession. I was given an address where I could find him, but told he was about to go back underground.
And you vetted this tip, you background checked your source.
I didn't have time.
Didn't have time for a lot of things. Like arranging a search warrant.
Well, he would have been long gone before I had a chance to use it.
Okay, take us through what happened when you arrived at the rooming house. While you were there, did you see any counterfeit plates?
No, but we didn't have time to do a thorough search.
Morgenstern was on the run. In your haste, could you have alerted him to your presence prematurely?
No, we followed proper procedure.
You said that you tracked Morgenstern to another apartment, but what isn't clear is how. How did you know where he was hiding?
He's still in the building.
Intel. I had Corporal Clark examine a building schematic to look for alternate exits. The room in question, it had a balcony with street access.
Continue.
We entered just as he was exiting to the fire escape.
IIB map, which way did he go?
You all right? You're okay?
Morgenstern made it out onto the street and we followed.
Where did he go?
He's up there.
Once we were on the roof, I had my partner take cover and call for backup while I continued to look. Morgenstern had backtracked towards the fire escape, and he was about to descend when I spotted him.
IIB, stop right there!
I yelled for him to stop, and that's when he went for his weapon.
What kind of weapon?
It was, a Beretta, I think, but I didn't get a good look.
And was it in his right hand or his left?
His right hand.
Morgenstern is left-handed.
Well, it all happened very fast.
So you can't say for certain?
Hey, why are they coming down so hard on Michelle?
I don't know. It's coming down from on high.
Superintendent Price?
No, he's in our corner. Someone higher than him, even. I'll poke around upstairs, see what I can find out.
All right. Well, that gun's gotta be somewhere, right? Paramedics, they were there early on the scene. Maybe one of them saw something. I can give them a call.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do that.
All right, I will. Hey, if we don't find this gun, I mean, how bad is it going to be for Michelle?
It's not going to be good, but she has you to back her up, right?
Yeah.
Heat of the moment, your heart's racing, adrenaline's surging. Your eyes can play tricks on you.
I know what I saw. He had a gun.
Yet earlier you weren't sure if there was a gun. He had a Beretta, I think.
That's not what I said.
That's actually exactly what you said.
Well, that's not what I meant.
Let's move on, shall we? Tell us about your ex-husband, Adam.
We've reconciled, and I don't see how this is relevant to your investigation.
Quite the checkered past, dear man.
He made his mistakes. It's behind him now. What is the connection here?
Morgenstern was a heavy gambler. Poker, that's your husband's game.
Adam doesn't play anymore.
Well, a source told us that your husband and Matt Morgenstern shared a high-stakes poker table at the end of last year.
Well, that would be news to me.
Morgenstern's rumored to hold some big markers. A lot of people owe him a lot of money. If your husband's one of them...
This is crazy. You guys have no evidence. None of this will stand up in court. I mean, really? This is the best you have?
Actually, Sergeant, we're just getting started.
One of the paramedics saw a homeless guy at the scene.
Homeless guy standing around a crime scene. You really think he'd just take a gun?
Well, I hope so, man. We tried everything else.
Did you even get a flash that he was still here? How do you know?
It's just the closest park to the alley.
That's good work, Murdoch.
Yeah, thanks, Crabtree.
Hey, you think this is the guy?
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Hey, how are ya? I'm Toby. This is my buddy Oz. What's your name?
They call me Fisher.
Fisher, all right. Kind of hoping you could help us out. We're looking for something that's gone missing.
Army old buddy. I lost kidneys some times ago, and I still don't know where to find it.
Well, a kidney's pretty important. So we're actually also looking for something important.
Yeah, we're looking for something connected to a crime.
No. I'm innocent.
Whoa.
I'm innocent.
Okay.
I'm innocent.
Yeah.
All right, calm down.
Yep.
Any chance you were near Foreman Avenue early this morning?
Yes, I was dumpster diving down there. Cops showed up. Heard yelling.
I'm being stopped right there!
Woman's voice.
You hear anything else?
Loud, like bang. It was gunshot.
But you didn't leave, right? I mean, you were stuck around. You were waiting around, looking around.
So it's free country.
All right, we're on your side,
I didn't
man.
do nothing wrong,
All right. I'm just wondering maybe if you had picked up a gun.
No, hell.
All right.
If I did, I would trade for a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, right? I gotta move. It's really cold, so...
All right, get moving.
Yeah.
Thank you, keep warm.
Yes.
He's telling the truth.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to help Michelle here, you know?
Hey, I get it, man. She's your partner. She'd go through a wall for you, right?
Yeah.
We'll find the gun, Toby. Okay, you were there on the roof. You saw the gun in the guy's hand. We will find the gun.
I saw a glint.
A glint? Toby, a glint could be anything. A wristwatch, bracelet, keys.
Or a gun. Could be a gun.
You're not sure you had the gun, are you? Man.
Superintendent.
We're not talking.
Since when can't friends talk?
Sergeant McCluskey is under investigation. I can't make it go away.
She's innocent. It was a good shooting.
I guess that's what the investigation will discover then.
Well, it's not that simple. It should have been an SIU interview. Someone triggered internal affairs on her before she had a chance to catch her breath.
Alvin, I don't know who it is, but between us, I tried to stop it. IA already had their orders. And once they open the file, they're the only ones who can close it.
What if I can prove her innocence? Can I count on your support?
You get me proof, we'll make this disappear. But if you can't, this witch hunt is gonna end up in a burning.
You're trying to take this man down for how long?
A few years.
A few years. Would you say he was an obsession?
Morgenstern floated millions of dollars in counterfeit bills. Even more in credit card fraud. He was a sleaze and he ruined people's lives. Of course, I wanted to take him down, but there are far worse criminals out there to obsess over. He wasn't worth it.
It's interesting that you talk about the lives ruined by Morgenstern.
Is it?
Inspector Leo McCluskey? He ran the major crimes unit for Metro. He tussled with Morgenstern, didn't he? He never caught him. It's a shame what happened to your father's career. Dishonorably discharged in '96.
You know, some say it was Morgenstern who put the fix on your father that led to his downfall.
That was a rumor.
Why keep it from us?
I didn't keep it from you. It isn't relevant.
Everything's relevant, Sergeant.
Gives you motive.
This is insane. I'm a cop. I am not a criminal.
And that's for us to decide.
I'm sorry, what exactly is there for you to decide?
Whether this was an act of self-defense in accordance with the law, or an execution.
Thank you. Hey, Klein. I got something. I just spoke to a witness who was in the alley around the time of the shooting. He saw a Metro squad car pull into the alley before the shot was fired. No lights, no sirens.
Well, you called for backup, right?
Yeah, seconds before the shot was fired. There's no way a car gets there that fast.
Could it be a coincidence? Sketchy neighborhood, unrelated investigation, crossing paths?
No, a squad car was in the alley before Morgenstern fell.
I'll get Dev to check with Metro Dispatch and see what cars were in the vicinity, who the first responder was.
Mr. Klein, would you have Corporal Clark report to the conference room, please?
Of course.
I also would like a private word with you.
Hey.
Hey.
How'd it go, man?
Well, they wanted to know how I knew Morgenstern was still in the building. I couldn't exactly tell them you're a telepath.
No, they'd shut us down.
Yeah, I said that Dev was feeding us intel. They didn't buy it. That's why they called him in.
Well, he's a smart guy. He's gonna see the trap and steer clear of it.
Yeah.
You want a coffee?
Yeah.
So you had no idea that McCluskey's father had also investigated Morgenstern?
This is the first I've heard of it.
And you didn't examine the case history before authorizing his daughter to take over the case?
Michelle's an excellent detective. I don't check her homework. I don't have to. She had an angle. She tracked him down. I said, go for it.
Well, that is an interesting approach to team leadership and responsibility.
You're trying to imply something. Why don't you just come out and say it?
That you're not in control of your officers or even aware of their motivations?
Excuse me? Michelle picks up one of her father's old cases and now she's crooked? Do you want character references? I'll give you dozens from people you have to respect.
You know, you might find that you have fewer friends in high places than you thought, just as soon as the facts come out.
Cup of sugar, a bit of coffee, just the way you like it.
Thanks.
So, how you feeling?
Have we found the gun?
Not yet.
Then I've been better.
It's just a matter of time before I'm called in. Is there anything that I should know?
Like what?
How sure are you that he had a gun?
You were there? You saw it go down?
I have to be sure. I had to ask. I've got your back. Don't doubt that.
He had a gun.
Why didn't you tell me you had a personal interest in Morgenstern?
I didn't.
Really? Because I just heard he cost your old man his career. You're saying you didn't know?
My dad worked hundreds of cases. Do you want me to flag every single one that got away?
I just covered for you in there and I felt like an idiot.
Hey, easy.
Stay out of this. The appearance of objectivity, full disclosure, that never occurred to you.
I'm sorry, Alvin. I never really picked our cases based on whether or not I could cover your ass. And for the record, we've worked several cases that you had a personal stake in, and I never once questioned your judgment.
Sergeant McCluskey put you on the fast track, recommended you for promotions normally reserved for more experienced officers.
I have skills that more experienced officers don't.
You're referring to your criminal background in hacking?
I was investigated, never charged.
Even after she learned of your past, she stood by you, trusted you, even elevated your career.
If you're in some way saying that I'm blinded by loyalty,
How did Morgenstern come to your attention?
he was a person of interest in a number of fraud cases. Sergeant McCluskey had been tracking him since her days as a regular RCMP. She needed a tech profile to help narrow down his location, activity, targets.
But you were unsuccessful.
He stayed one step ahead of anti-counterfeiting technology. He was good. In order to catch a guy like that, you got to get him in the process of making or moving bogus cash.
How did McCluskey react to this alleged tip?
She was fired up. We all were. She thought after years of tracking this guy, she finally had something.
She spent years on this case? Would you say she was obsessed?
I'd say she was committed.
It's a fine line sometimes, isn't it?
During investigations, is it common for you to provide remote technical support?
Absolutely, whatever the team needs.
And in this case, Sergeant McCluskey claims that you were providing schematics on the building where Morgenstern was found.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yet our records show that the building was built in 1902, and that no schematics exist on record.
Thanks for coming here with me.
Come on, it's what partners do.
You know, after my dad was discharged, he was never the same. Losing his career the way he did, it didn't just destroy him. It killed him.
That's not gonna happen to you.
Well, we don't have a gun. Morgenstern is somehow connected to my father and to Adam. I mean, the IA thinks I was out to get him.
Well, it feels like someone's trying to get you.
I should have just let him get a shot off.
What are you saying? I mean, you did nothing wrong. You did what you had to do.
Yeah, well, tell that to Klein.
He knows. He's just upset that you held something back from him. He'll get over it.
Look, I don't want to talk about it. But that's not a problem for you, is it? You know, you can just go into my head. I'm sure Klein has asked you to, right? He probably ordered you to.
He didn't, Michelle. All right? If he did, I would refuse. You gotta trust me here. You're doubting yourself. You're second-guessing yourself. We got your back. We're gonna get to the bottom of this witch hunt. I got a date on the hot seat. I gotta get back.
Yeah. I'll drive you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. Oh, how'd the interview go?
Let me tell you something. I didn't even want this job in the first place, okay? Sandy gets me all these ideas, and I'm in the interview, and I'm starting to realize all the changes I can make in here, and I realize this is a dream job for me.
That sounds good, brother.
No, that's not good. You know how I get when I want something? I was sweating like a drug mule on prom night. I was making just really inappropriate jokes. You know, I told the joke about the thorn nuns and the holy water? That is not joke material for an interview, my friend. I completely blew it.
I can't imagine it was that bad.
You know what? At least I don't have to have that conversation with Ryder about leaving EMS. I was not looking forward to that. Thank you very much.
You did it. You did it. You got the job.
Toby, I'll call you back. What are you talking about? I got the job. How do you know?
Okay, I may have offered Langley's executive assistant lunch in exchange for, some information.
I understand they decided already. They must be interviewing hundreds of people. This is a hospital, for crying out loud.
Shut up. Okay, the point is they're putting together an offer. You did it. You're gonna be the new head of emergency services.
I'm the new head of emergency services.
So this anonymous tip, did you hear the call personally?
No, I did not hear the call. Michelle took the call in her office.
How'd she react?
Well, afterwards, she was excited. You know, we've been trying to find this guy for a while.
Did she tell you that her father had pursued this man for several years?
No.
Do you now see her enthusiasm in a different light?
No.
Just to confirm, you're a consultant?
Yeah.
Can you tell me exactly what it is that you do?
Yeah, I read facial expressions, figure out where people are coming from, whether they're telling the truth or not.
Do you have any formal training, any certification for that?
It's a gift. I was born with it. It's pretty accurate, actually. We could do a test right now, if you'd like.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Let's move on. How would you describe your working relationship with Sergeant McCluskey?
Professional, honest, respectful. It's a true partnership.
Maybe close?
Yeah, but not the way you mean.
Did you see Morgenstern's weapon?
I was coming around the corner when the shot was fired.
So that's a no?
No. I saw something, a glint.
A glint is not a gun, Mr. Logan.
No, it isn't, but it's something. And I saw the face of a cornered criminal intent on escape. Wait, can I ask you a question? Why are you out to get Michelle?
She's a problem. It's time she gets dealt with.
We're internal affairs, Mr. Logan. We're not out to get anybody. The evidence speaks for itself.
What does the evidence say?
Whatever we wanted to.
The investigation's ongoing, Mr. Logan. Until that changes, we're not at liberty to discuss our findings with you or anyone else for that matter.
Is that true, Miss McCoy? No one else knows how this is gonna end?
Look, your reaction to your partner's situation is understandable. It's even admirable. You put your lives in each other's hands every day. But our objective here, our job, is to get to the bottom of what really happened.
If you're trying to intimidate us, Mr. Logan, you won't succeed.
Someone already has.
We're done here. Thank you.
I know I'm out of line. Just tell me why they're pushing so hard. Fairweather friends. Apparently it's cold outside. How'd you do? Did you get anything?
Someone's gotten to McCoy. They've sent her after Michelle. This is not an investigation.
It's a setup.
Hey, you. This was a nice surprise. Never call me during the day. What's up?
I shot and killed someone. Now I'm under investigation.
You okay?
It was Matt Morgenstern. You didn't tell me you started gambling again.
It was only 3 times, Mish, okay? No high stakes, and he was at one of the games. It was nothing.
They think I did it to cover your debt.
Well, that is crazy. It was one game, and I came out a couple $100 ahead, all right? It's the truth. I can get you witnesses.
They're trying to get at me through you, through my friends. They even dug up my dad's history.
All right, you should not be alone today. I'm gonna shut down the club.
No, it's okay. Look, it's fine. Go back to work. I wanted you to know what was going on.
Mish, I'm not leaving you alone today. End of story.
I don't get it. Why would Internal Affairs want to set up Michelle?
They don't. McCoy's just a pawn for someone else.
Well, whoever's behind this must have known her connection to Morgenstern.
And set them both up?
Yeah, and his amazing ability to escape. They took that option off the table.
Meaning it's him or her. Either way, discredit the survivor.
Well, I'm starting to get why no one found Morgenstern's weapon.
And why his squad car showed up to the party uninvited.
Yeah, I checked. Okay, there was no official dispatches from that area before your call for backup. That squad car had no business being there.
Well, at least police business. Maybe they're tracking Morgenstern.
What, just to grab the gun that would exonerate a fellow officer? Doesn't that sound like an episode of The X-Files to you?
Well, then someone tell me why Metro's duty officer hasn't replied to my request for badge numbers, notes, scene reports.
Even if there was a dirty cop on the scene, what are the odds the gun's gonna end up in the alley?
Or maybe it was a spur-of-the-moment decision. Little bonus insurance.
One more nail in Michelle's coffin. Mr. Klein, a moment. What's the verdict?
I'm afraid our initial findings meet the criteria for Sergeant McCluskey's immediate relief of active duty.
For how long? What's the next step?
It's formal charges for Metro homicide.
Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be in touch.
Hey, what gives you the right to destroy a woman's career based on the actions of her father?
Every bit as stubborn as her old man. She won't let it go.
We're investigators, Mr. Logan. We don't create the facts. We just do our homework.
Really? Well, you got it wrong this time. But we both know that's intentional, don't we?
Mr. Logan, let it go.
The door?
Yeah.
Okay, we're now inside Metro's database. What am I looking for exactly?
We're looking for photos of the top brass.
Okay, not a problem. If they're on the force, they should be in the archive. We'll go through them one by one. Just say when.
All right.
All right, what's so important that you couldn't tell me on the phone?
Thanks for coming in. All right, so I was right. McCoy's working for someone outside the agency. But it's much bigger than we thought.
IA's supposed to be untouchable. Who the hell is that kind of reach?
It's Metro Police. He's high up.
That tracks with getting to someone inside internal affairs. So who is this guy? You got a name?
Better. Take a look.
Walter Heath, the deputy chief.
You know this guy?
Yeah, we worked on a judicial committee together years ago. His service record is the stuff of legends. He's my go-to guy when I need local cooperation in a hurry.
All right, so he knows us. He knows Michelle.
And the case against Morgenstern. Interagency briefings are CC'd to his office.
So could this guy put a below-the-radar police tail on Morgenstern?
Sure. But why? What's his motive?
Sounds like Morgenstern had quite a knack for staying one step ahead of the cops.
Just want to make sure everything in my apartment is off the record, right?
Of course, what's said in the kitchen stays in the kitchen.
So he spent decades eluding the cops. He made a fortune off of identity theft. Never busted.
Well, that's the connection to Heath. He's helping Morgenstern out along the way for a slice of the pie.
No, it's easy to say, hard to prove.
You've been hanging with the fuzz too much. You're getting unusually literally minded on this.
My friend is looking at prison time for what, a bad cop on a power trip? I mean, it's very easy to see things black and white right now.
I had our archives check out her dad's dismissal.
Uh-huh.
Officially, the Morgenstern case was never mentioned. Michelle's dad wasn't the officer in charge on that case. Guess who was?
Heath. No, you're serious.
So maybe Heath knew Michelle had Morgenstern in her sights.
Maybe.
So if he's connected to Morgenstern's racket paving the way...
Oh, he sees an elite IIB unit closing in on him. Why doesn't he just warn Morgenstern?
You know what? I heard some off-the-books chatter about Heath and a potential run at the mayor's office.
Okay, so you're saying, well, he's maybe trying to clean up his image, cut his ties with Morgenstern?
So he sets Morgenstern up. He sends him to the place, tells him to await further orders.
Sends an anonymous tip to Michelle about his whereabouts.
Mutually assured self-destruction. It's a very Heath generation idea.
Right, and just for insurance, he sends a cop who's on his payroll to make sure there's no loose ends.
Morgenstern was going to be swept off the board one way or another.
Wow. I love how your mind works. I have no idea. It's fun to watch.
I have my moments.
You're telling me. It's great. Very impressive.
I know what you want.
Yeah.
You want this.
Right. I should, yes, good call. Can you put the mushrooms in the pasta sauce and stir up the noodles?
A theory is one thing. No matter how damning it may be, we still need the evidence to back it up.
All right, so what's next? How do we go about bringing down a deputy chief of police?
Same way we usually get the impossible done.
Confront the one with the guilty mind.
Bingo.
He'll be with you shortly.
Thank you. So how you doing?
I'm a lawyer, Logan. I'm used to disappointment where my colleague's moral fiber is concerned. Present company accepted.
Likewise. But you should be saying this to Michelle, not me.
Yep, 3 o'clock. Good. Alvin, good to see you again. I was sorry to hear about McCluskey.
Yeah, not half as sorry as I am. Deputy Chief, this is Toby Logan. He's with the unit.
Logan?
How you doing?
Call me Walt.
All right, Walt.
This chief stuff makes me feel old. Not like Alvin to bring a wingman. He must like you. God help you. Please, boys, take a load off. Thank you. Coffee?
We're conscious of your time, and I suspect you know why we're here.
And you know I can't help you. Not with internal affairs. Church and state work best separate.
What if we could prove that McCoy and Slater made their recommendations based on something other than the facts?
So file an appeal. We got a procedure in place for everything from shinola to shoelaces. You know the drill on this crap.
An appeal would take months. I need McCluskey back on the clock now.
There's still a few loose ends that we'd like to tie up in the Morgenstern investigation.
Such as?
How he's never been caught.
And why the two cops that went after him the hardest both lost their careers.
Now, has it ever crossed your mind that this could be an inside job?
This ends when I say, you've got more to lose than I do.
Anything's possible.
See, we think that his gun was removed from the crime scene, but we're getting static on which one of your guys was there at the time.
Good call grabbing the gun. Just make sure it doesn't turn up.
I don't see that happening. Of course, I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
I'll look into it. But like I said, there's nothing I can do.
Well, you can't blame us for trying.
Nope. McCluskey was a great cop. I hope you managed to clear her name.
Oh, we will. We're glass half full kind of guys. You look like you've seen a ghost.
So what, you got a crush on me or something?
Constable Partak. You're just the glass half full kind of guy we're looking for. Lucky for us, you're easier to find than a missing gun.
So what's IB want with me?
Well, for starters, you can tell us why you helped Walter Heath destroy a senior officer's career.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, let's change the subject. Let's talk about what's in the trunk of your car. That thing that you couldn't find.
Coffee?
How about that? Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
You think I took the gun? Why would I do that?
Oh, I don't know. Leverage, maybe? Against whoever told you to take it?
But now you're left holding the bag, man. This is all on you.
What do you want?
Come on, you know what we want.
Here's the thing. One of you is going down for this. I really don't care which one that is, so long as my officer's name is cleared. The ball's in your court. Our next conversation is going to be with Walter Heath. I'll give you 30 seconds to think it over.
You'll get what I promised, but not until I'm sure this thing is buried.
Didn't I tell you? Cute couple.
Elvin, what the hell is this?
Arrest warrants. We had a nice little chat with Constable Partak. He gave us everything.
Can't believe you just threw it all away. You almost took me with you.
Elvin, you're gonna be one sorry son of a bitch when I'm finished with you. You have nothing.
Like I said, Partak gave us everything.
It's for you.
It's over, Walter.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, it's me. It's over. You're in the clear.
Okay. I'm coming in.
I will see you soon.
Sir?
What is it?
I got you these.
Raptor tickets?
Yeah.
Premium seats?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting nervous, Mr. Bay. Just how badly did you mess up that you felt the need to get me these?
You know that hospital administrator's job? I kind of applied for it and,
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, you were the best man for the job. Well done.
You know I got it? Hold on, you're not mad?
Are you kidding me? Come on, they called me and I gave you a glowing review.
But I thought you would have been disappointed. I mean, after all that time you spent helping me pass my supervisor's exam, and then I go and do something like this, you know?
Change is hard. Get over it. Besides, I'm still a young man, and I'm going to be here for a few years, so you have got plenty of time to usurp my throne.
Well, I'll keep my usurping skills sharp, sir.
You do that.
Okay.
Oz?
Yes, sir?
Against the Lakers. It's gonna be a bloodbath. You got any plans?
Count me in, sir.
All right.
You gotta do a fist. Do a fist and then you blow it up.
Just take your ticket.
Thanks. Just see you at the game. Okay.
I was lost.
There she is.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh, nice. I thought I was dreaming when you called. I think I still am dreaming.
I owe you an apology.
No, I owe you one. I should have disclosed my dad's history.
Yeah, you should have. Your dad was a great cop, and so are you.
Yo! To great cops.
And great consultants.
Oh, no, come on, great teams. Oh, for God's sakes, this is a drink already.
Sounds good.
It's a brand
Could you read that again, please, one more time? Really
It's
put
the
some
third
oomph
time.
into
This
it.
is the last time.
All right, make sure you enunciate.
All right. Mr. Usman Bey.
Go on.
On behalf of the Emergency Medical Services Certification Board, it's our privilege to inform you that you have completed the 24-week training program and now certified for the position of station supervisor. We wish you, come on.
That is music to my ears. And could you pass me one more slice of pizza, please, my good man?
Yes, my pleasure, Mr. Supervisor.
Oh, I like that. Mr. Supervisor. I should change my name. Oh, lovely, lovely weather we're having, Mr. Supervisor. And then I would walk in the door. There'd be trumpets, the whole thing.
You know what? I'm gonna be very honest with you here, man. What I love about this letter and this certificate, I'd say I almost don't recognize you because you just become so humble.
Okay, can you just let me have a little moment with this? Okay, before the illusion of power is shattered? I mean, sure, it's a beautifully printed piece of paper in a very expensive frame, but that's it. It just says I can do the job. It doesn't say I have the job.
Why didn't you say that before? Like, I got all this because I thought this was a bit of a celebration here.
Well, what do you want me to do? Ryder's not gonna leave the job anytime soon. He'll be doing that job when he's dead.
I don't know. He's got gray hair. He's a stress ball.
You really?
I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, sir.
I guess I better be watching my back, huh? Got some new blood waiting in the wings.
Oh, don't worry, sir. Your old blood is perfectly safe.
What was that?
Not old blood, just it's mine is newer. That's all I'm saying. It's like wine.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it. Listen, there's someone here to see you, says he's an old friend.
Okay.
Old blood.
Thank you.
Ozzy, look at this. Look at you, man. It's good to see you.
Tommy, what the hell are you doing here?
What, I can't drop in on an old friend?
How did you even find me? I haven't seen you in, what, like 3 years? What, do you need money again?
What? No, come on, man. Look, I know I've hit you up in the past, okay? But this is different. I'm clean now.
Oh, yeah?
I'm 6 months clean.
Wow, I don't believe you.
It's true, I swear. Look, Oz, you're my oldest friend, and I don't have anywhere else I can go right now.
Yeah, you don't get to play that card anymore. Really good to see you, though. Love the chain. Really working for you.
I saw a guy get shot last night. What? It happened right in front of me, a corner of Pearl and Duncan.
You were involved in a shooting?
No, I wasn't involved. I was on my way home. I was minding my own business.
So you didn't know the victim?
No, I don't think so. I didn't get a good look at him, but the shooter is a different story.
I'm sorry, you knew the shooter?
Yeah, well, not by name, but I've seen him around the bar a few times. The thing is, Oz, he saw me. He even took a few shots at me. I got shot at last night.
Okay, calm down, all right? That doesn't mean he recognized you.
Well, that's what I was thinking, except for I go out for coffee this morning. When I get back, my apartment had been broken into. Now, that's gotta be him, right? I mean, what if I was home? What if I'd been there?
Okay, just... Wait, how did he find you so fast?
I don't know. Everybody at the bar knows me. He could have asked around.
All right, what did the cops say when you reported this? You didn't report it to the cops. Why am I not surprised?
I know how they're gonna treat a guy with a track record, okay? Look, I just need a place to crash for a couple of days, all right? When this thing cools down, I'll be out of your hair, I promise.
You know what? We're gonna meet my friend Toby first. Yeah. He is a lot more adept at handling this type of situation.
Ozzy, come on, man.
First of all, don't call me that. If you want my help, we go do this thing first.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, come on in.
Who's this?
Toby, this is Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Can I talk to you in the kitchen for a second? Yeah. Let's stay here.
Okay. So this is Tommy. Comes around whenever he needs your help, splits, and you're left cleaning up the mess, Tommy.
That's actually a very accurate description, yeah.
All right, so you're getting involved again.
He's a pain in the ass, okay? But he says he's clean.
And you believe him?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
You need me to read him?
If he's telling the truth, he's in more trouble than he's ever been in his life.
All right, what happened? Hey, what's Tommy doing?
Hey, Tommy! What's the deal? Where you going, man?
You failed to mention that your buddy here is a cop.
Hey, I'm not a cop, I'm just a consultant.
Yeah, for the cops.
Tommy, you came to me asking for help. If I say Toby's okay, he's okay.
All right, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a bit twisted up here. I haven't slept, you know?
No, it's all right, man, I get it. Look, if I'm gonna help you out, I just want to know if you're using or not.
No, I've been clean for 6 months. Getting off the needle's the smartest thing I ever did.
Okay. All right, look, Oz gave me the rundown. He said you saw a guy get killed last night.
Yeah, I was in spitting distance.
All right, well, we'll bring you in. You can give a statement.
No. Last time I dealt with cops, I cooperated myself into 3 broken ribs and some jail time, okay? I'm not dealing with cops.
All right, look, Oz, if he's not going to cooperate, the only thing I can do is go to Metro and see if they've got any leads.
Well, he's not safe at his house. It got broken into this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, if they're going after him, they're going to start with his friends. You get that?
I never thought of that.
All right, I'll go see if I can find out anything about the shooting. In the meantime, you guys stay here, all right? You need to lay low.
Toby, I can't ask you to do that.
Look, you're not asking, okay? I'm insisting. I'm gonna go check out where he saw the shooting, see if I can find any evidence.
I'm going with you. I'm getting you involved in this. I gotta go too.
All right. Look, make yourself at home.
All right, don't touch anything.
Yeah.
So what is it with you and Tommy anyway?
I don't know, man. We used to be inseparable from 2 to like 12. Just a couple of snot-nosed kids getting in every kind of trouble you could think of. Then my parents lowered the boom. The way they saw it, they didn't immigrate from Turkey for me to waste my days as a shiftless layabout.
Layabout?
Yeah, it's my mother's second favorite word, after cataclysm, which she threatened to unleash upon me if I didn't do what she said. So, I had to stop hanging out with Tommy.
Right.
He kept getting into trouble. Dropped out of high school, drugs, the whole thing.
So why does Tommy keep coming back to you?
I don't know. I guess I got a soft spot for the kid. Figure under that mountain of bad behavior and terrible decisions, he's got a good heart. You know, you don't have to be involved in this, I do, so I really appreciate you helping me out.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee any results.
You do understand the concept of a day off, right? It means you don't actually have to come into work.
Yeah, I do, but I've got a big favor to ask you guys.
What, and take us away from hours of super fun paperwork?
What's going on?
Well, Oz's friend, Tommy, he saw a murder last night. Recognized the shooter from a bar.
And this Tommy is reliable?
Not really.
Okay, well, has Metro been informed?
No, I don't think so. Oz and I, we went by the scene. No body. Victim's car was gone. See, here's the thing. I got a read of Tommy, and I saw the shooter. He took a few shots at him.
Okay, so have Tommy come down and file a report.
That's the other thing. He doesn't really want to talk to the cops.
Right, so we have no body, no evidence, and an unreliable witness who doesn't really want to talk to the cops.
Big favor.
Yeah, well, Clyde's out of the office. I mean, I guess we could work on this for a few hours, but we can't
That'd be
file an
great.
official report.
All right, let's see what Metro's got. Where did it go down?
Pearl and Duncan around 1 a.m.
Pearl and Duncan. No, No gunshot victims admitted to any hospitals. It must not have been reported.
Well, look, I got a good look at the shooter in my read. Maybe we can do a composition.
Okay, you boys knock yourselves out. I got paperwork.
We will. I'm gonna take my jacket off. Hey, Oz, you want a sandwich?
You sure made yourself at home fast?
What can I say? Fear makes me hungry.
Well, Toby and I went down to the crime scene. We didn't find anything.
All I can tell you is they were there last night.
Fridge.
Oh, sorry, Mom. What is this? I like my cheese slices orange and individually wrapped.
What am I, Rachel Ray? This isn't even my house, for crying out loud.
You know, Oz, this is gonna be fine. I've been in tougher situations than this.
Yeah, well, that's your world, not mine. I prefer to patch up people who get shot than to get shot.
Did you ever think we'd end up so different?
It's all choices, Tommy. You had the same breaks I did.
I don't know. I never had your folks. Your folks cared for you, man. They cared for you so much. You weren't allowed to hang out with me. I never felt like anybody cared.
Doesn't mean you had to throw it all away. I mean, don't you get tired of calling me, asking for help?
Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but I'm telling you, that's behind me now, bro.
Yeah, well, I'd love to be able to believe you.
And I don't blame you if you don't. I know I've screwed you over so many times. I know I can't ever make that right, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna try.
Hey, buddy, any luck?
What's the name of the bar that Tommy saw the shooter in?
Hey, what's the name of the place where you saw the guy with the thing?
The Horseshoe, Queen West.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it. Hang tight, man.
Okay.
What's his internet password?
Yeah, we are. Bye. You gonna cut me half of that or what?
Hey, we got a composite of the shooter from my read. Tommy saw the guy at the Horseshoe. I'm gonna go by and check it out. You wanna join me?
Yeah. You put word out on the car Toby saw in his read?
Yeah, but without even a partial plate, it's not really going to help us. I mean, there's hundreds of vehicles that match that description in the GTA alone.
Okay, well, if there's any missing persons reported, match the names against the vehicle types.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So how's it going? You get anything?
No, nothing.
Let's try this guy over here. How you doing? You recognize this guy? We think he might be a regular.
What do they want with Dom? Guy's a psycho. Sorry, don't know him.
Okay, well, if you lie to us, we can make your life very difficult.
Ratting out Barkin's crew is a good way to get dead. Like I said, never seen him.
Huh?
Guy's name is Dom. I think he works for a guy named Barkin.
Be Xander Barkin. There's the largest bookie operation in the city. We've been after him for a while now.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, we got a hit on the car. The same make, model, and color was found dumped out on the spit at the waterfront.
Who's it registered to?
Jake Salisbury. I'm trying to get a hold of him, but there's no answer on any of his contact numbers.
Okay, where is it now?
It's at impound. Metro already knows you're coming.
We have a guy who witnessed a murder, and rather than report it to Metro, you hijacked this team and did some digging around on your own. Am I understanding this correctly?
He's a childhood friend of my good buddy Oz. He's had some trouble with drugs in the past. He's a little paranoid about the cops.
So now we're going on the word of a junkie. This just keeps getting better.
Oh, he's clean now.
Okay, you said you have the shooter's name?
Yeah, his first name is Dom.
Well, it's not a lot to go on, but I can check for a connection between that name and the victim.
No. We hand the case over to Metro. They can handle it from here.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
We have more pressing cases.
Well, a guy's murdered, the killer's on the loose. Is that not pressing enough?
Oh, this isn't about a case for you. This is about a friend of yours.
Well, it doesn't make it any less urgent.
What do we know about the dead guy?
His name was Jake Salisbury. He's 28. The coroner just confirmed the cause of death was 2 9mm slugs to the chest.
Which matches what our witness saw.
He kept out of trouble for the most part. He was single, no kids, and up until 6 months ago, he worked construction full-time.
He was let go?
Well, according to his crew foreman, he just came in one day and gave notice, never gave a reason why.
We don't know where he went.
I looked into his bank accounts, and it seems that unemployment pays better than a day job.
So he's working under the table.
All of his recent deposits were cash, so I looked at his phone records, and he has ties to get this at the Black Bull pub.
Which is a front for Xander Barkin's illegal sports betting operation. Well, why didn't you open with this piece of information to begin with? Now we have ourselves a case.
Hey.
Thanks.
Here you go.
Is that like Turkish coffee or something?
Well, it's coffee, and I am Turkish. What?
I'm just thinking about that guy that got popped last night, man. That so easily could have been me. I mean, that's where my whole life has been headed.
Yeah, I know you kind of had it rough. It shouldn't have been so hard on you earlier.
No, I'll bring it on myself. But I'm telling you, seeing that last night, that's a wake-up call. That's not gonna be me.
Well, it's up to you.
And I'm telling you, this coffee is crap.
Yeah, it's really bad.
So,
I mean, I'm drinking it, but it's awful.
did you use coffee and water?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Oz, can you ask Tommy if he knows a guy named Jake Salisbury?
Does the name Jake Salisbury mean anything to you? No. Why? Should it? What's going on?
Don't worry about it, man. Hang in there. He doesn't know the guy.
Xander Barkin, long time no see.
It's okay, Grant. She's an old friend. Isn't that right, Sergeant McCluskey?
So you've been upgrading.
It's been a good couple years. How's Mr. Klein? Please tell me he's making another run at me, because my lawyers haven't had anybody to chew up for a while.
Look, we've got a few questions to ask you.
Look, it talks.
Do you have a bookie on your crew named Jake Salisbury?
I may have an employee by that name. I don't know. I'd have to check. Why? What's he done?
He was killed last night. You know anything about that?
It's got nothing to do with me. What the hell is this? Some kind of setup?
Do you have a guy named Dom on your payroll?
If you mean Dom Westing, your information's a couple years old. I haven't seen him in ages. Not since I paid him to get the hell out of town. Testimony would have sunk me.
Thank you for your time.
Wait, that's it?
Always a pleasure, Sergeant. He was surprised about Jake's murder. He paid Westing to get out of town, keep him off the stand.
Hey, how'd it go with Barkin?
I need you to find me a current address for Dom Westing. He may recently be back in town, so check hotels or rooms by the month.
Will do. In the meantime, I tracked down someone you'll want to talk to. A rounder who knows Jake.
One of Barkin's guys?
No, this guy's a rival underbookie. He probably just smells the opportunity to take down the head of the competition.
Is he an interrogation?
No. He'll only talk to you on his turf.
Reggie Dangs?
Damn, you're a cop?
Sergeant McCluskey. Appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, well, I was promised immunity.
We'll honor those terms.
All right. I'm thinking I can get some previous charges dropped, too. You know, as a show of good faith.
Look, don't push your luck here. What can you tell me about Jake Salisbury?
I know he was a young up-and-comer, real Turk. Guy came out of nowhere. I made a play for him, but Barkin has deeper pockets.
Is that good?
For a time.
What happened?
The way I hear it, Boy Wonder started having a string of bad nights recently.
How bad?
Oh, 3 or 4 big payouts over the course of a few weeks. You hear the numbers involved, and suddenly it's not surprising he turns up dead.
Maybe his luck ran out.
That's one possibility.
You have another?
My theory? He was running a grift. He had a partner on the outside who would place bets with him. And Jake would fix the book once the scores came in, make sure his boy won. Then they'd split the profits.
Is this a common practice among bookies?
Not the ones that want to live long, healthy lives.
Hey there.
Hey.
So he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
He believes Jake has a partner.
Anything else?
But yeah, he thinks you're really very super smoking hot for a cop, and he would love to take you for a ride.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to hear the rest of
no,
this?
thank you. Really.
No, I saw it. It's quite vivid.
No,
actually.
thanks. Dev, did you find an address for Westing?
I did. It's a short-term apartment rental on Adelaide. The owner said he paid up for a month, and it's up at the end of the week.
Well, he's planning on leaving town again.
It's possible.
Well, why would he come back at all?
Well, Reggie said Jake had a silent partner. Maybe Dom Westing came into town long enough to run a grift with Jake, then he splits with the profits.
Yeah, the timeline matches.
Yeah.
So the murder wasn't a hit put out by Barkin, but instead, what, a disagreement between partners?
Or it could have been a premeditated double cross.
It's a credible theory.
Agreed. Let me see if there's a connection between Jake and Dom.
Well, in the meantime, let's bring him in for questioning.
Can't hide from me, you little prick.
thought we weren't meeting till later.
Got tired of sitting around waiting?
Oh, come on, Rand, what is this? I told you I'd take care of it.
You've really done a bang-up job so far. You got the cash, or did you screw that up too?
I got what he had.
What does that mean?
He tried to undercut us. Only came up with half the cash. Deserve what he got.
Letting that kid get away was sloppy.
I'll take care of him. I got an idea who he's with. Some paramedic.
You made a mess here, Dom. Now I gotta clean it up.
Why don't the bad guys ever live on the ground floor?
Call it in. Stop! Police!
So the shooter man gets shot. Some kind of vicious criminal cycle.
Well, the killer left cash and ID, but nothing else to tell us what he was into.
Well, maybe we'll get something with fingerprints.
I doubt it. Looks like the killer was a pro.
Yeah, I don't think it was Barkin. As far as he's concerned, Westing is out of town.
So maybe we tipped him off. Now we just need to prove how Jake and Westing were connected. And then we need to figure out why they both had to die.
Do you think whoever shot Westing knows about Tommy?
We should call us.
Yeah.
Here we go. Some real coffee. Should be infinitely more potable for you, sir.
Oh, why, thank you, James.
James? Where's that from?
Yeah, remember you used to double me on that old BMX? I used to say, oh, to the bus station, James.
Man, how could I forget?
Well, we used to spend days down at that place, man, playing the video games, stealing wine gums. Do you remember, we used to look up. We used to look up at the destination board and just dream that if we could only get on one of these buses, we'd find some amazing adventure.
I don't think I want the kind of adventure you find on a bus.
Sometimes I think I should have got on one of those buses. All I ever found was grief for everybody around me, for my family, for you. You know, I always appreciated that even after we weren't allowed to hang out, you still kept in touch.
Yeah, well, poor judgment was always one of my strong suits.
No, that was decent of you. You're a decent guy. Yeah. I'm glad that you finished school, you got a good job, a girlfriend, some money. You're out there saving lives. You did good, man. I'm proud of you.
Hey, you think they still got that alien nightmare game down there? And the quarters we wasted on that thing? We could have all gone to dental school.
No, I was down there a couple of days ago. All the games are cleared out. It's all fixed up. There's a little cafe in there now.
Yeah.
Still the buses, though.
Hey, Toby, talk to me.
Hey, Oz, we found the shooter.
You found him? So it's over?
Maybe not. He was dead.
But that's enough to get Tommy off the hook, isn't it? The shooter was the only one that Tommy saw.
All right, look, we don't know who else he told about Tommy. You got to keep him under wraps until we figured out who ordered this hit.
Okay, we'll do.
What, they got him?
Somebody did. He's dead. You gotta stick around here a little while longer.
Well, there's worse places to stick around.
Tommy, the night of the shooting, are you sure there's nothing else you saw?
Oz, how many times do I gotta tell you? I saw one dude shoot another dude, and this dude ran as fast as my legs could carry me. Is there something you're not believing here?
I didn't say that. This was just moving outside of my area of expertise. I'm thinking maybe there's something we missed.
You know, I'm starving. How about we get some Chinese food?
How about there are dangerous men out there trying to kill you?
Yeah, you don't need to remind me.
Can I help you?
Well, I sure hope you can. My brother was taken in for a heart attack the other day.
I'm sorry.
And he said that the medic who took him saved his life. He's medium tall, dark hair.
Oh, Osman Bey, yeah.
Well, my brother wanted me to give him this as a thank you.
Sorry, we can't accept gifts. Naz is off today, so, I'm sorry, what was your brother's name again?
Oh, yeah, it's Tony. I really wanted to say thank you personally myself as well, so maybe I'll just come back another time, okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been looking deeper into the connection between Jake and Dom Westing, and everything just keeps coming right back to Xander Barkin.
Yeah, but Barkin thought that he had paid Westing to get out of town. Those two weren't tight.
Well, maybe Weston found out what Jake was doing and tried to get back into Barkin's camp.
If Westing had just done a favor for Barkin, why would he kill him? That makes no sense.
I don't know how to put this politely, but you know what doesn't make sense? We're investigating a double murder where our only lead is a witness that doesn't want to talk to us.
We bring him in, we're gonna lose him. He's not gonna make an official statement.
Well, the guy's got a history as a drug addict. I'm not sure how much his testimony is even worth.
I read him. He's clean now. He saw the murder. He's a witness.
Maybe there's something he's not telling us.
Look, Barkin, he didn't know anything about Jake's murder, but he did know about Westing. Maybe we can get him on Westing's murder. If we get nothing, I'll do my best to bring Tommy in.
Okay. Deal.
You people keep coming back here, you're gonna have to decide whether to order cocktails or deliver warrants.
Thought you might like to know Dom Weston was murdered this afternoon.
Sucks for him. Rough Riders are killing me. A girl guy can go through his defensive line.
You really don't care that he's dead?
Look, I told you I knew him in passing. There's a lot of rounders like him out there, and a lot of them get themselves killed. It's not like I'm gonna go to his funeral or anything. Who the hell's hooking me up with this?
And you had nothing to do with it.
Been here minding my business all day. And if you two didn't keep coming around here with status reports, they wouldn't even be on my radar.
What about your friend Grant? You were here all afternoon, too?
I had some business of my own.
Now, if you're done, I'd appreciate you walking away. I've got nothing for you. My people have got nothing for you. And this football game is turning into my worst nightmare.
Oh, it sucks for you. So he was surprised we were coming after him for Westing's murder.
Well, is he surprised that he was dead?
Couldn't tell.
What about his friend Grant?
He was busy with a woman.
I want you to find out what this idiot Jake got himself killed over and why they're coming after me for it.
I'm on it.
Come on, you're an insult to the game.
Boy, you are terrible with chopsticks, man.
How did the people who came up with rice come up with chopsticks to eat it? Doesn't make any sense.
What are you doing, a bit? This is awful.
Yeah. Thanks, I'll be here all week. Yeah, try a bit of this one.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, don't eat all that. So when was the last time you talked to your parents?
They don't want to hear from me.
Come on, I can't believe parents don't want to talk to their own son.
I can't believe it either. What a couple of jerks, right?
That's screwed up.
So, how about you? Why'd you become a paramedic?
Honestly, one word. Humber River.
That's 2 words. Like dumbass.
Okay, you know what I mean, right?
I think I do.
We were what, 10? We were idiots to go fishing in that river. I must have swallowed 4 gallons of water before you jumped in to save me. After that, I knew I wanted to jump in and save people too, so.
Serious?
Yeah.
Well, my last good deed.
Come on.
Ozzy, man, I wish I could be more like, you know, your new buddy Toby, on the straight and narrow, always on the up and up, but it's easy for a guy like that, you know? He probably had all the advantages.
Hey, Toby's had it tougher than anybody, okay? In a weird way. He just never let it decide who he's gonna be.
Osmond Bay, Metro Police, open the door. Metro Police.
It's probably nothing, okay? Toby probably sent them. Let me just go talk to him. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna call Toby. Come on. Here he comes. Here he comes. Go. Get back. Go. Tommy.
You know, we would be able to help you a lot more if you would just come into our office.
No cops. I told that to Oz. It's not part of the deal.
I don't know or care what it is you've done or what warrants are open for you right now, but there's a killer out there and we're just trying to protect you.
You know everything I know. Me going down to the cop shop isn't gonna change anything.
Dev, what's going on?
The guy said he was a cop. And I thought maybe you forgot and you sent him to check on us. But then he pulled out a lockpick and the biggest gun I've ever seen.
You get a good look at the guy?
Yeah, he's a big guy. Not like fat, but like husky.
What if I just,
Okay, all right.
Just think of the guy, all right?
Okay. Just think about the guy.
Got it. All right.
That's it?
As far as I know, he's not someone we've dealt with before.
Okay.
Hey, Tommy. Are you sure there was just one shooter?
Yes, one shooter. I've said that 100 times. And the guy who showed up here, I've never even seen that guy before. I mean, why are they still after me? You said that the guy I saw is dead, right? So I can't hurt them anymore.
Well, someone obviously doesn't think that.
This is unbelievable. I mean, they get killed, I don't even know why.
They've made Oz. The safest thing for you to do is come down with us to the IIB.
No, no. Look, I'm no stranger to this, Toby. If I end up in that cop station, I end up wearing this murder.
Tommy, they're just trying to help you over here.
Yeah, sure. I was like, people have been helping me all along.
Excuse me?
So we may have got lucky. Dev turned up a guy who placed some bets with Jake at a bar called the Cha-Cha Lounge a few hours before he was killed. There was a bartender who was working at the time. He's bringing him in for questioning.
Okay. It's good. Hey, Tommy.
All right, just take...
Hey, do you know the Cha-Cha Lounge?
Yeah, it's on Parliament, right?
Jake Salisbury was drinking there a few hours before he was killed.
Good, maybe you'll find something out. Maybe I'll get my life back.
All right. They don't know you're here, okay? Lay low. You're safe here. Stay. Give us a few more hours. We're gonna try to get you out of this, Tommy.
Anything's possible, all right? Thanks. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you for coming in.
Don't remember being given a choice. This isn't like any cop shop I've been in before.
Well, we're not regular cops.
So you were working at the Cha-Cha Lounge yesterday. Recognize that guy?
Yeah. He's not a regular, but I remember him. He was nervous. Had a few vodkas straight up.
You talked to him?
Nah, he was pretty tight with the guy he was hanging out with.
He met someone?
He knew him. They were thick as thieves.
That him right there?
That ain't him. Guy was skinny, kind of skeezy.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. He'll show you up. What'd you see?
Not what I expected.
Hey, Tommy, take it easy, man, okay? Toby said he'd be right back.
Oz, I've tried to be a good friend to you. I need you to know that.
Okay, I know that tone.
Don't answer that.
It's Toby. Hey.
Oz, listen to me. Tommy knows Jake. They're at the bar drinking together.
What?
Oz, he's been lying to you. To me. The whole time.
Why?
I don't know. Just keep him there till we get back, okay?
Yeah, sure. What's going on, Tommy?
All right, let me explain. Me and Jake, we scammed a little bit of money, okay, from a guy that Jake worked for. And we got busted. Jake talked to the guy. He said if we gave the money back, everything was gonna be fine, all right? So we set up a little payoff. I had to go get my half, so I was late getting there. And by the time I got there, Jake... The whole thing was Jake's idea. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault? What, a bunch of somebody else's money just ended up in your pocket by accident?
Jake said the whole thing was gonna be safe.
Tommy, life is about choices. Why do you keep making stupid ones?
All right, I gotta go.
Tommy, wait.
No, they're gonna be coming for me now, Oz. I gotta go.
Tommy, I can't let you leave.
Oz, I'm sorry. I gotta go. One way or the other, I'm going. I'm sorry. I know you don't believe me. I'm trying to make this right.
You figure he's going for the money?
He better be. Barkin's starting to ask questions. I need this cleaned up tonight.
I'm sorry that I dragged you in this. I should never have trusted the guy.
Look, I read him. He seemed to be telling the truth.
Yeah.
Bear with me for a moment, because I seem to have lost the plot here. Dom Westing killed Jake. But why?
Tommy said that they stole money from the guy that Jake was working for.
Well, that would be Xander Barkin.
Yeah, but when Toby read Barkin, he didn't have a thought that he'd done anything to either Jake or Westing.
Well, that was the last thing he said, before he pulled a knife on me in Toby's apartment. I don't even know the guy anymore, so.
All right, maybe there's someone else involved in this that we haven't spoken to yet.
Did he say anything that could tell us where he was going?
No, Nothing. I mean, I knew he was keeping his share of the money. Maybe he went somewhere to go get it.
Well, where does a guy like that go to disappear?
Well, wherever he's heading, he's gonna have a bunch of killers on his tail. I'm gonna put out an alert.
Okay, thank you. You know, right until he left, he said he was still trying to do the right thing. Can you believe that?
Maybe he was. Humans are complicated.
Let's go. Humans are idiots when they believe humans that are lying to them.
Look, you were a good friend to him. You did what you had to do. You betrayed that trust, okay? Look, I gotta get back.
All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Toby. Leave a message for me.
Hey, Toby, it's me. Michelle was asking if I knew where Tommy might be going, and this could be a complete long shot, but we were talking about the bus station we used to hang out when we were kids. I think he might be trying to get out of town, so I'm going down there to find him. I'll call you again if I do. Is this your idea of doing the right thing, Tommy?
I gotta go. They'll never let me live.
Look, if you had trusted me, we could have got this thing sorted. You could have given the money back. We could have put these guys away.
Put these guys away? That's your world, not mine.
Tommy, come on.
Oz, I don't know why you're bothering with me right now. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm a total screw-up. I always have been, I always will be.
Just because you made some bad decisions before doesn't mean you have to keep making them.
What's your problem? Isn't this what you want? I'm out of your hair now. I'm out of your life. I will never ask you for anything ever again.
I never said I wanted... Look, just come with me to the cops, okay? They can help you.
It's too late. I got a bus to catch.
Guess what? You already missed it.
Oh, take that. Hey, he's got nothing to do with this.
Well, he does now. Get in the car.
If we get in that car, we're as good as dead.
I told you to get in the car.
No. You're just gonna kill us anyways, right?
Get in the car! Oz, go! Go! Tommy!
I don't need you off your weapon!
Hold it right there. Jeez, here, put some pressure on it.
Hey, how is he?
I think it's through and through. He's gonna be okay. Sure.
I'll call it in.
Yeah, okay.
Come on. All right.
Why did you do that?
Because he was gonna kill both of us. You didn't deserve that. Gee, Ozzy, I'm sorry.
Just take it easy, all right? Help's on the way.
You're saying that Barkin's right-hand man found out that Jake was cheating him. So he decided to take out Jake and keep the money for himself.
Right, exactly. And Starr was gonna let Barkin think that the money was just losses. Meanwhile, he brought Dom Westing back to take out Jake.
Right, but when Starr found out we were on to Weston, he had him taken out as well.
See, when I asked Starr about that afternoon, I got the wrong read because he didn't kill Westing. He ordered Rand to do it.
Yeah, the other guy from the bus station.
Right.
Well, if we're looking for a new definition of no honor among thieves, I think we might have just found it.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, come on in.
So, am I still, welcome here?
Well, to be honest, you were never really welcome. You're just kind of tolerated.
Listen, I'm sorry if I got you in any trouble with that stuffed shirt Klein.
Man, are you kidding me, man? The bad guys were taken down. The headlines were secured. He's a happy guy. How's Tommy?
Oh, Tommy's good, you know. He's probably scamming the nurses out of extra Jell-O as we speak.
How are you two? You guys good?
I appreciate him saving my life and all, but as far as us hanging out, I think that's probably not good for either of us.
Come on, you two must have got something out of it.
You know, a real friend is someone who's there for you to help you as much as you're there to help them. A friend who knows that sometimes you don't have time to go to the grocery store because, oh, maybe you were holed up on the run from killers. A friend who would never let you go hungry. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sharing my food with you.
Is that all our friendship means to you?
Pulling that card?
Oh, I'm very disappointed. Smells so good.
Those puppy dog eyes. Pull up a chair. Come on, just don't touch the broccoli.
Hey, I don't want to eat broccoli. I got my eye on these peas. Giddy up.
No, I wouldn't touch the peas either. They're like this.
Oh,
they're not.
Oh, God, they're not cooked.
Exactly.
Oh, come on!
Hey. What's going on? What happened?
Does the 5-second rule apply to canned goods?
No. Come on, you kidding me? Seriously.
Are you hitting the heavy bag again? Yeah. You know, Olivia would hate to see you punishing yourself like this.
It helps me clear my mind, so. What's going on with you? You look winded.
Yeah. Well, I just had to jog half a dozen blocks trying to keep this frozen yogurt from melting, so. Really feeling the burn right now.
Let me guess, the car's acting up again, huh?
Acting up?
Yeah.
No, this was complete vehicular betrayal, my friend. I gave the Red Thunder the best 2 years of my life, plus a kick-ass name. And how does it pay me back? By cacking out 2 blocks outside the Fresco parking lot. How's your new case going, by the way? You making any progress?
Yeah, you know, 15 break-ins, 1 woman's dead, 3 other guys were beaten. You know, we're still at square one. You all right?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, we better soon. The whole city's freaking out.
Oh, forget the froyo. It's just yo now.
No. This is the best. This is like you put it in the microwave. Come on.
You put frozen
I'll get a
yogurt in the
spoon. We
microwave?
can save this.
It's disgusting.
Pete? Diane?
Let's get the hell out of here!
I'm here at this Rosedale home where yet another break-in has turned violent, leaving a man in hospital in serious condition. He joins 4 other victims of similar attacks, including 26-year-old Tara Sims, who was beaten and killed in her Richmond Hill home last week. This despite the mayor's promise.
You okay?
Yeah, and I keep expecting Olivia to walk around the corner. Everything about this place reminds me of her.
Yeah, I felt the same way when my dad passed away. I couldn't walk through a precinct without hearing his voice in my head. Hey.
Oh, hey, I figured I'd be seeing you guys here.
How's he doing?
Daniel Norton, age 43, multiple contusions, bruised kidney, and a grade 3 concussion. So, in short, he's messed up pretty good.
Can we see him?
He's awake, but I don't know how cognitive he'll be. Yeah, brain injuries are tricky things. You know what? I'll take you.
Mr. Norton, I'm Sergeant McCluskey. This is Toby Logan. We're with the IIB.
Hey.
We'd like to ask you a few questions about last night's attack.
I don't remember much. Well, we understand. Anything you can give us would help. Do my best.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Did you get a look at your assailants?
It was dark. It happened so fast.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
2 guys wearing black ski masks. We struggled. I grabbed at one of their masks. Saw his face.
Would you be able to give us a description?
He was white. I don't I'm sorry, I didn't get a good look.
Okay. Is there anything else you can recall?
Blinding flash of light, and then can't.
Was there someone else there?
I thought maybe I saw, but
okay. Get some rest.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, when you say costume, you mean like a Spider-Man?
More like Batman. Dark, hiding in the shadows.
You sure he was really there?
I don't know. If he thinks he saw it, then I saw it.
Well, Norton suffered serious head trauma, which makes him an unreliable witness. So for now, let's just focus on the crime itself.
Okay, well, once again, the target house was in a quiet, white-collar neighborhood.
Right. And the two perps fit the description given to us by the previous witnesses, which supports the theory that this is the work of the same crew.
These attacks are escalating.
It's also consistent with the pattern. It's only a matter of time before they kill again.
All the more reason to figure this out quickly. I just spent the last 20 minutes getting torn a new one by our favorite superintendent. So please, give me a suspect, a solid lead, anything.
Well, we're still waiting for the lab to process evidence gathered at the scene, but if it's anything like the others, we shouldn't hold our breath.
What about your read of the victim? You said he got a look at one of his attackers?
Yeah, I did. Just a glimpse.
Well, a face doesn't help much unless we can put a name to it.
Well, if he's got a record, he'll be in the database. I can get Toby set up with the identikit.
Yeah, do that. And then check with the pawn shop, see if there's any recent inventory that's linked to our robberies. I feel like we're missing something. I want you to go over the case files of each crime scene again. Talk to the homeowners. Look for patterns, hidden commonalities. Our best hope of catching these guys is figuring out where they're gonna strike next.
Well, that's easier said than done. Everything points to these houses being chosen at random.
Yeah, I don't buy that. These crimes are connected. Let's figure out how.
Hey, gift from the lab boys. It's a hollow copper tube filled with traces of flash powder inside. Came back clean for fingerprints.
So that could be the blinding flashing light Daniel Norton was talking about.
Could be. It's homemade but well crafted. Whoever made it knows what they're doing.
You see, there was someone else there.
Looks that way. How's it going here? No luck matching the face on your read of Daniel?
After 3 hours of this, they all look the same.
Well, why don't you go home and get some rest? I'll give you a call if something else comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I missed deadline, but I have a new angle for the piece, so just keep your pants on for 10 minutes, okay?
Tia, it's Toby Logan.
Toby, hey!
Hey.
So sorry, I thought you were my editor.
If you're busy right now, I can call you back later.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's nice to hear from you. Are you, still working the home invasion murder?
Yeah.
Jealous. I wanted that story so bad, but it went to my senior crime reporter. Let me guess. You had a break in the case, and you're insisting on giving me the exclusive.
Not exactly. Actually, I was hoping you could help me with something.
Related to the investigation?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, shoot.
This might sound weird, but have you guys gotten any reports of a guy walking in the shadows wearing a mask and costume? Anything like that?
Actually, it's funny you should ask. We've had a few calls to the hotline, but I assume that they were pranks.
Well, they probably are. Do you mind sending me the locations of those sightings just in case?
Well, I will send you the call transcripts on one condition.
What's that?
If this leads to something, I want first crack at it. Keep me in the loop as much as you're allowed.
You know I can't promise anything.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Thanks.
You sure your partner's okay with this?
What, James? Yeah, it's fine back there. He's got a book.
You know, turn right up here.
By the way, driving around looking for a rogue superhero, you officially have the coolest job in the world.
Well, he's not a superhero. You know, it's not like he has powers or anything. He's just a dude.
You don't know that. You have powers. You're a unitard away from being in the Justice League. Batman never had any powers, and he's widely considered to be the greatest superhero that ever lived.
He never lived. He was a comic book character.
He's alive in here, Toby.
Might be wasting your time here anyway. I mean, what are the odds that this guy's going to be in the right place at the right time for us to spot him?
What if I told you there was a way to drastically improve your odds?
How's that?
Check this out. This is Uni 2-1 calling all units. We are on the lookout for a rogue vigilante dressed like a superhero. Over.
This is Baker 1-2. Are you loaded, dude?
Just keep one eye on the road and another in the shadows.
Whatever. Count us in. Unit 2-1, this is Alpha 19. Yeah, we're in 2. What's that description again?
Nice.
We have something.
My 3 favorite words in the English language.
So I couldn't figure out why they were breaking into some houses while the homeowners were away and some while they were home. I just chalked it up to the random nature of the crimes.
Okay.
Turns out there was a common thread after all. All of the owners were supposed to be away at the time the incidents occurred. Tara Sims, she was booked on a flight to Mexico. She was turned away at customs because her passport was expired.
You're saying she was murdered because her vacation plans fell through?
Yes, all the houses were supposed to be empty.
So I was right. It wasn't random after all. These houses are being targeted.
Yeah, and whoever is responsible is keeping tabs on the homeowners' activities.
They're being targeted for what exactly? Each victim provided an inventory of stolen items. There is nothing of significant value taken from any of them. So what is it they're after?
Alpha 19, you still with us?
This is Alpha 19. Sorry for the radio silence. We had to make a pit stop to gas up. We're back on our route.
Pit stops are a part of life. Thanks very much.
Copy that.
Sorry we couldn't be more help for you.
Don't worry about it, man. You formed a roving network of paramedics. It's pretty genius. Batman would be proud.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We covered all the hot spots in the city. If your boy is out there, we would have found him.
Maybe he took the night off.
I still got about 10 minutes on my shift. Want me to keep driving?
Baker 1-2, calling University 2-1. Come in.
Yeah, go ahead, B1 Twiz.
Either we're losing our minds too, or we may have spotted your guy.
Excellent. Where at?
Heading down Indian Crescent. We've lost visual now, but he's out here somewhere.
Roger that. Thank you.
Nice.
Lock and load.
Hey, whoa, stop here. Yeah, over there. Put your lights on him. Hey there! How you doing? You all right? Let's take a peek here. We're here to help you out.
Watch yourself, Toby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Everybody, you okay? Okay, you just went a few rounds with the Hulk. You know where you are? You know your name?
I'm Captain Nightfall.
Wait!
So how's he doing?
Well, he took a pretty good beating, but it could have been worse. His costume cushioned the blow somewhat.
I wonder if that vest is bulletproof.
He's lucky he didn't have to find out. Nothing's broken, but he'll be sore for a few days. We also ran some blood work while he was out, but now that he's awake and refusing to give us his health card or any personal information, we can't treat him any further.
So you're gonna release him?
Soon, yeah. Just waiting for the on-call doctor to sign off on him.
Thanks, Andy.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, you will.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'll be fine.
So is there something we can call you besides Captain Nightfall?
No. There is no more Tim.
Safeguarding your secret identity, I can respect that. I mean, nobody knew who Batman was under the cowl, right?
It's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, well, that was a bad example.
So what happened? Who did this to you? Were you trying to prevent another robbery?
Look, somebody has to keep these neighborhoods safe. And no family should have to live in fear.
Hey, I couldn't agree more. That's why my buddy T here is on the case.
The cops are useless. I've accomplished more in one night than I have in a month.
So how'd you get involved in this?
I was out patrolling, and I heard the commotion, and I saw these two goons beating on a defenseless man. I confronted them. They got away. I've been tracking them ever since.
So why the costume, the code name? Why not just be yourself?
Because that would put my family at risk.
This is enough. I've had enough. Just go.
Happy? Goodbye to my own
Now it's time
son.
for me to make mine. Off you go.
Hey, I've got your paperwork ready at the desk.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll talk again.
Hey, got your
Probably
message.
get back to work. Oh, hey, yeah.
Where is he?
He's in a merge. He's about to be released.
Okay, well, Klein wants him brought in for questioning.
He's trying to help out. He has no part in this.
No, we don't know that. He knew where they were going to strike next. I want to know how.
Hey, have you guys seen your superhero? He hasn't been officially discharged, but his costume's gone.
He's gone?
Please tell me you got an ID.
I think his first name is Tim.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Okay, facial recognition only found the one match, so is that our guy?
Let's It's hard to tell with the beard.
He has a history of violent crime, did a stint for armed robbery. Looks like he got released 2 months ago. It's right around the time our crime spree started.
Yeah, but he's small time. There's no way he planned something on this scale. If he is responsible, he's working for someone else. Do we have an address or a place of employment?
Well, if anyone knows how to get a hold of him, it'll be his parole officer. Just get him out of bed.
I'm frightened down, there's something wrong. Without thinking, and all this love, I can't do anything tonight.
I didn't really picture Han as the flyer delivery type.
Well, there's not a lot of work out there for ex-cons, and gainful employment is part of his parole.
It gives them great opportunity to case houses.
Yeah, I already thought of that, but none of the target houses were on his route. They weren't even in the same neighborhoods. Eric Hahn?
Yeah? IIB.
We have a few questions for you about some recent robberies.
Sure, just give me a sec.
This is a composite of the man you saw on the read. So do we have any idea who this guy is in relation to Han?
I mean, he could be his boss, his partner. I can't say for sure. I just got a face.
All right, so if we get a match, we'll see where it leads. In the meantime, I've had Metro put an APB out for Han. For now, he's still our only link to these crimes.
Maybe not. I mean, Nightfall knew exactly where Han and his partner were going to strike next. He even claimed to be tracking them.
Tracking them how?
Well, he didn't get that specific, but...
I still haven't decided if this guy is a misguided Good Samaritan, a dangerous vigilante, or a complete whack job. Probably all of the above.
If he can help us, I think we should let him.
You know where he is?
I think I can find him, yeah.
Okay, I'll have Metro pick him up.
No, wait. Let me do this my way. He's not a fan of cops. I think I can get through to him.
Can't even believe I'm contemplating this. Fine.
Thank you.
Go find Batman.
So you recognize anything yet?
No, but the angle of the tower is right. We should be close.
I can't believe you guys are gonna team up.
It's not a team up. I just gotta talk to the guy.
Well, that's how it starts. I mean, you don't like each other, then you talk, you realize it was all a misunderstanding, and then you team up to defeat a common foe.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Hey, so I made an appointment at a dealership to go for a test drive.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, you wanna come with me? I could use a lady's perspective.
My son, right? Spy to my own son.
Hey, pull over here. There he is. All right, thanks. See ya. Hey, Tim. That's your name when you're not Nightfall, isn't it?
How the hell did you find me?
That's your kid back there, is it?
Yeah, that's my kid. My wife, she won't let me anywhere near him. She won't even let me talk to him. I mean, how messed up is that, right? Kid loves his comic books more than he loves his old man.
I'm not here to give you a hard time, man. I need your help.
What kind of help would a cop want from me?
I'm not a cop, I'm a consultant. All I need to know is how you figured out where those robbers were gonna strike next.
No way. Trade secret.
You know, I saw those flash tubes you made. They're pretty impressive.
Yeah, I've always been pretty handy with the gadgets and electronics too. I used to work in computers.
Cool. You think you can maybe show me these electronics?
What is this? What is this? You son of a bitch, you set me up!
Whoa, Tim.
Why?
Relax. I have no idea what's going on here.
Timothy Lamb.
Hey, what's happening?
Please come with me.
Sorry, hey, IIB. Who called this in?
The wife. Guy's not supposed to be around her or the kid.
Come on, that restraining order is total crap. You can't keep me away from my kid.
Inside.
All right, whoa. Hello?
Hey, Toby, it's Sandy. We got the blood work back on your friend from last night.
Hey, yeah, is everything okay?
Normally, this would be privileged doctor-patient information, but since the patient is MIA and you're the one who brought him in,
What'd you find?
he has a rare degenerative blood disorder. There's really very little we can do other than make him more comfortable.
Wait, so what are you saying exactly, Sandy?
He's dying, Toby. He has maybe 8 months, a year left at most.
Did you find the guy from Toby's read of Han?
No, couldn't get a match. The guy's probably never been in the system.
What about the pawn shops?
Yeah, it came up empty. No one's moving the stolen goods yet, which leaves us trying to figure out where our perps will strike next. There's 16 target houses in 9 separate neighborhoods. Now, we know the crime itself, it isn't random, but there's still no discernible order to which these houses were hit. I even looked to see if maybe they all joined together to form like a giant pentagram or the face of Elvis or something, but they did not.
So we're back to square one.
Nope, maybe not. I also built a profile on each neighborhood where one or more robberies have occurred, and from there I was able to extrapolate 3 other areas that closely match the same parameters but haven't yet been targeted.
So the next robbery could happen in one of those 3 areas.
Based on the profile, there's a good chance of that.
Nice work.
Thought you might want to get to know your hero a little more. Amateur boxer turned IT technician, brains and brawn. Too bad he didn't use his gifts a little more wisely.
Aggravated assault DUI. Why am I looking at this stuff?
Well, he's not the avenging angel you seem to think he is.
I think I can get through to this guy.
Why is this so personal to you?
He reminds me a bit of myself. Do I agree with his methods? No, but I think his heart's in the right place.
Well, don't fool yourself. He's not you.
Maybe he's not, but I think that I can stop this guy from getting himself or someone he cares about killed.
You see, that kind of talk freaks me out.
Do you want a coffee? Something?
No, I don't want a coffee or something. God, you just don't give up, do you, man?
Got something for you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Can I go now?
You gotta read it. You understand that?
Means that I'm a walking dead man. Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
So you know this already. Hey, I'm on your side.
I know I can't save my own life, okay? All I'm trying to do is save somebody else's. Why is that such a terrible thing? I'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than in a hospital bed.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up?
we found Han.
What we can tell you is that the body was found in this alley just a few hours ago. The victim of the shooting has just been identified as 32-year-old Eric Han. So far, no arrests have been made in connection with the crime, and Toronto Metro Police are asking anyone with possible information to please.
Homeless man found him. 2 shots to the chest from close range. Someone didn't like the fact that we were closing in on Han. There's no witnesses, but we're checking security cameras in the area. Forensics did find this. It was on Han's jacket. It looks like an audio surveillance device.
Someone put a bug on him.
Yeah, the lab's taking a look now. I'm gonna go check in with them. You wanna come?
Actually, I'll catch up.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Tia, what's up?
Hey, I just thought I'd check in and see if those phone tips paid off.
I can't talk specifics, but yeah, they paid off. Thank you, I owe you.
See? Now we're getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm. How about dinner? My treat.
Forget dinner. I want the exclusive.
You don't even know what the story is yet.
It doesn't matter if it's connected to the home invasion angle, then it's got front page potential, and that's like our currency around here, so.
All right, I get it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking.
Cool.
Yeah, so the lab confirmed that that bug wasn't just a simple audio transmitter. It also has GPS capabilities.
A tracking device.
Exactly, and they also confirmed that it's homemade, just like those flash tubes found at the Rosedale crime scene.
Well, that explains how Nightfall knew where Han was going to strike next.
Yeah, I should never have let him go. He may know who actually killed Han.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, he was in police custody at the time of the murder.
Hey, guys, I gotta show you something. So the only camera that was near the alleyway where Han got murdered was in a parking lot across the street.
Are you saying we have him on camera?
No. But see that car pulling in? Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, that's the guy that I got from Han.
I already ran his plate. His name is Albert Jacoby. He's an investment consultant at Riser Financial, a local private investment firm.
What's an investment consultant doing getting mixed up with an ex-con?
Let's go find out.
Here's the kind of people I associate with. Doctors, lawyers, CEOs, CFOs, your garden variety multimillionaires. The kind of people who are extremely conscientious about who handles their investment capital. So, you can see that consorting with known criminals would be counterintuitive to my job.
Sure. You got a nice office. You must do pretty well for yourself.
Not as well as the boys on the 18th floor, but yeah, sure, I do okay.
What were you doing in the parking lot?
I was just picking up my dry cleaning. I have a receipt here somewhere. This was supposed to be simple.
You all right? You seem a little nervous.
No, of course not. Fine, perfectly fine. Just be cool. If they had a warrant, they'd have issued it by now. Got it. Here. Anything else?
No, that's good enough for us. He was worried we had a search warrant. I think he's hiding something.
Well, we don't have enough to get a search warrant. Yeah,
It's me. I just got word from Metro. There's been another home invasion.
we're on our way.
It was terrifying. All I kept thinking was, please don't let us end up like that poor woman, the one who was killed.
How many of them were there?
2. Both wore ski masks.
Did they take anything?
DVD player, some jewelry, a few $100s cash, and my wife's wedding ring. That's how I got this.
Well, you two are fine now. So, we have 2 perps, same as always. Either Han's already been replaced, or they were always working with a bigger crew, rotating guys between jobs.
You see this? So, is that your laptop out there?
It is. We got lucky on that one. All our personal stuff's on it.
So, what, they take a DVD player, but they don't take a laptop?
I compared this list of stolen items with lists from the other target houses, and I found a commonality.
Something taken from each house?
Actually, it's what wasn't taken.
Computers.
Yeah, exactly. At each house, at least one of the computers was left untouched.
So maybe the robberies are just a cover-up for another crime.
Exactly. It's a good theory, but I need to look at those computers so I can confirm it.
Well, I'm sure the victims will be happy to cooperate. What's wrong?
I just got a text saying that Albert Jacoby's office was broken into.
He sent you a text directly?
No, it's unknown.
Let me run the number.
This gives us a legal excuse to go poke around. Mr. Jacoby?
I wasn't expecting another visit so soon. What can I do for you?
What happened here?
Nothing, just a little incident.
Looks like someone turned this place over pretty good.
No, it's fine, really. This is nothing to bother the police about. Damn it.
So everything's here, nothing's missing?
Yes, everything's accounted for, not a problem. But I do thank you for your concern.
Okay, well, if you change your mind and you want to report this, give us a call.
Okay.
That son of a bitch.
The footage was taken from Riser Financial earlier this evening.
I think Nightfall's the one who tipped us off.
Well, a text was sent from an internet phone provider, but I'd say it's a safe assumption.
He wants us to know he's helping us.
Well, this is his idea of helping us. He could derail the entire investigation.
Yeah, but why would he trash the place? What was he looking for? And how did he know about Jacoby in the first place?
Damn it. Here's your answer.
What?
He put a bug on me, just like he did with Eric Hahn. He was listening to us, and he knew where we were. He heard me say that Jacoby was hiding something in his office.
Okay, you know what? That's it. I want this Tim Lamb brought in now.
Yes?
Albert Jacoby, I have what you're looking for.
What?
Your laptop.
Who is this? I don't...
Want it back? It'll be $1 million in cash tonight. I'll text you the location. Come alone.
Well, he's not here. And if he were, I'd have him arrested.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Try the bar.
Which one?
Anyone. Tim was never really fussy.
Well, thank you for your time.
Is my dad in trouble? Maybe Captain Nightfall can help him.
Now's really not the time, okay, Dustin? I'm sorry, he's obsessed with comic books. It's all he talks about lately.
Mrs. Lamb, do you have a recent picture of Tim that we could have?
Sure. In the den, I think.
Dustin, you know Captain Nightfall.
He's my friend. Comes to visit me sometimes.
Oh, cool, man. When was the last time you saw him?
A few hours ago. But he said he couldn't see me anymore. Said that I have to stay up and watch the news tonight.
Yeah? Did he say anything else?
I promised I'd keep it safe for him.
Did he give you something? You know, we might be able to use it to help your father. Can you get it for me? Oh, thanks. So Tim left this stuff with his kid earlier.
We have a laptop, keys, cash.
Yeah, his personal stuff. He's not expecting to need them anymore.
Well, maybe there's something on the laptop that will lead us to him.
Hello? Come to Daddy now. There you are.
Hey, is that the computer from the last break-in?
Yeah, and it's been tampered with.
How so?
It's been infected with a sophisticated form of spyware that copies information and transfers it to an outside system. It's great for stealing intel that normal hacking can't crack, like secure accounts with layers of encryption.
Right, and they did this without anyone noticing?
Well, it's as simple as plugging in a flash drive and hitting enter.
Okay, so where does the information go exactly?
Any computer can be set up as a receiver and record data from any number of targets.
You're kidding. I think I know what Nightfall stole from Jacoby's office. He left the evidence with his kid for safekeeping.
So Jacoby's computer contains all the financial information of every one of our victims.
Bank balances, trading account numbers, passwords. Luckily, no money has been transferred yet. Without this laptop, he can't access anything.
Jacoby would kill to get this back. Didn't you say that Lamb told his kid to watch the news tonight?
Yeah, I'm guessing he's planning to confront Jacoby. But without this to trade, he's a dead man.
I think that was always the plan.
Doesn't she handle beautifully? The test drive is my secret weapon. Once you're behind the wheel of this baby, you're sold.
Hey, what do you think, Toby? Red Thunder 2.0?
What's the mileage like?
The best in its class, hands down.
You hear that? Hands down, he said.
Michelle, what's up?
Hey, so Nightfall's on his way to meet with Jacoby.
Right now, are you sure?
Yeah, we ran Jacoby's phone records. He was sent a text demanding to meet at 9 o'clock at a warehouse at the corner of Queensway and Cawthra. Like, it was the same phone used to tip us off to the robbery at Jacoby's office.
That is why Tim said goodbye to his son tonight. He's not expecting to get back from this.
I'm leaving now. Should I pick you up on the way?
Actually, you know what? I'm closer. I'll meet you there.
Feeling okay?
Queensway and Cawthra in a hurry, man.
Hey, I've been wanting to open this baby up. It's time to take the highway to the danger zone.
Wait, we should take the side streets. The highway's probably a mess right now.
Okay, let's take side streets to the danger zone.
I'm sorry. What's happening?
Oh, don't worry about it, boss. Just buckle up. It's about to get a little bumpy.
Snug there?
Pull over. Let me show you the trunk space.
Woo! Man, oh man, I think I might have to buy this car.
Great. Why don't we head back and get the paperwork stuff?
Thanks for the lift.
You don't even stick around?
I'd really like to go back now.
Michelle and Devil right behind us.
Okay, hey, be careful. Hey, so maybe we could talk about a bit of a discount. I'm a little bit concerned about some of the wear and tear on this vehicle.
doing here?
I'm trying to keep you from making a huge mistake.
Stop interfering in my life.
You mean your death? That's what this is about, isn't it?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Your son loves comic books. That's why you created Nightfall for him, because you want him to remember you as a hero. Here's your ambush, just like you wanted.
How you doing? There's no other way for me.
Dying like this does not make you a hero.
I'm dead no matter what.
Hey, look, I just lost a close friend of mine, and my biggest regret is not being with her near the end. You do not want Dustin to grow up with that kind of regret. No, it's not too late, Tim. You can go home, and you can be with your son. Think about it.
I was hoping I'd get another crack at you. I'm gonna enjoy this. Let's go, come on. Move it.
Do I?
Let's deal with it.
Hey, wait a minute. You're working with this clown? That's entrapment.
Yeah. Why don't you tell that to the cops when they bust you guys?
I just want my laptop back, okay?
Well, I wish we could help you with that, Albert, but I don't have it. It's in an evidence locker.
This is not the plan that we agreed to.
Well, this is what's happening, so... What happens next? You're gonna kill us like you killed Han?
This whole mess was your doing.
If I go down, you go down harder.
The beatings, the dead woman. You didn't ask for that. It was just supposed to be a few robberies, but it got out of hand.
Enough! End this, or I will.
What? You don't give me orders, you work for me. All I ever do is clean up your messes.
I've still got a trick up my sleeve.
Do it.
IIB, drop your weapons!
Let me see your hand!
All right.
Ballistic's gonna match this gun with the one used to kill Han? I'll take that as a yes. You okay?
Yeah.
The bullet just grazed your arm. You're gonna be fine. You know we had a team up.
Wait, a what?
Thank you for the safe.
Yeah, no problem. And thanks for what you said earlier. You were right.
Klein's gonna be happy to be off the hook with a price.
Yeah, Jacoby's going down for everything. Excuse me.
Hey,
Hey.
you. How'd it go?
Well, I just had an in-depth interview with the superhero who helped bring down a major crime ring. So, pretty well.
Oh, lucky.
Thank
lucky.
you.
You get everything you need?
Absolutely. He was very forthcoming and very sweet. And had a lot of nice things to say about you.
About me?
Yeah.
You sure?
Think
What'd he
so. You'll have to wait for the article.
All right, I will.
Listen, you've mentioned dinner. Is that still an option?
Yeah.
Great. I'm buying. And again, thank you, Toby. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
I'm not going to be taking any questions if that's okay. But I do have an
Way
announcement
past
to
your
make.
bedtime, mister.
I've come to realize
Can I
that I
just
don't have
see
to wear a
this?
costume or fight crime to make a difference. So that's why I've officially decided to retire from the hero game. I want to spend more time with my son.
It's Dad!
Oh my god, Tim?
Dustin, son, if you're watching this right now, I love you, pal. Now get to bed, it's late. Thank you.
So Jacoby gave us everything. He used his firm's resources to find suitable targets. The plan was to sit on the stolen intel until he had a whole bunch of victims.
So he could drain their accounts all in one shot.
Yeah, I did the math. It was close to 50 million.
That's not a bad little retirement nest egg.
He swears he tried to pull the plug when things turned violent. Han refused to listen.
And that was the night that Tara Sims was killed. Yeah, after that, I guess Jacoby was in too deep.
I hate to admit it, but Nightfall did us a favor by trashing Jacoby's office.
I know. That's why I'm not pursuing his arrest. Well, that and his promise to hang up his costume for good.
Okay. There you go. It's decaf.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Julie's been taking my new diet restrictions pretty seriously.
Thank you. So you're home now. Must feel good.
Yeah, it does.
There you go.
I mean, it's just on a trial basis, but
It's my idea, actually. I thought it made sense for Tim to be closer to Dustin under the circumstances.
Right. So I guess you know.
Yeah,
no more secrets, right?
right.
I mean, that's how all these problems got started in the first place. I was too embarrassed to admit that I started drinking again, and everything just kind of spiraled from there.
That's actually kind of why I'm here. I've got a friend who's a nurse at St. Luke's, and she would love for you to come in for a few more tests.
Don't be stubborn. Listen to him.
And she thinks that with a proper course of treatment, maybe they can buy you a little more time, as much as a year. And every second counts.
Yeah, it sure does. Hey, listen, when we were at the warehouse, I mean, how did you know I was gonna make a move?
Trade secret. He's a pretty good drawer. You teach him that? Hey, buddy. That is awesome. Let me guess, is that Captain Nightfall?
It's my dad.
Đâu sẽ tất cả các bạn chào mừng tất cả các bạn quay trở lại với kênh của mình nhé. Hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục tô bức tranh trùng hoa nhé. sẽ kết thúc video tại đây nha. Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem video.